Yo, welcome back to the No Cut Sports Podcast with your host, Niall Frazier. And today we got a few things to talk about, but before we get started, could y'all please like, comment, and subscribe to always catch this vibe, man. Y'all already know. So, a couple things to talk about today. Some things we already done talked about, but some new information has come out about Howard Eskins. Yes, he has recently added to his comment. And I'm kind of glad to hear that he did add to his comment, because if you don't know, Howard Eskins is the sideline reporter for the Philadelphia Eagles. So he probably does have some inside sources. I'm not going to say who, or I don't know who it is, to be honest with you. But, yeah, but he did walk back his comments yesterday. Well, not walking back, but he added to his comments. And I don't want to say verbatim, but I added up here too so you can see what he said. But he came back on and WIP reported it, saying that the Philadelphia Eagles could possibly move on from Jalen Hurts because of how their past history actions show that they have no problem moving on from anybody, coaches, quarterbacks, whatever the case may be. But like I said yesterday, I don't think that the organization will go out this offseason, right? You go get Saquon Barkley, you sign him, you go out here and go get Bryce Huff. You go get, all these other players. You draft Quinyon, Cooper DeJean, re-sign Smitty. You go, you re-sign AJ and extend Smitty. So I don't think all that happens, and the organization feels like Jalen Hurts is a problem. You understand what I'm saying? All this, these last, I say, few months, there've been questions coming out about Jalen Hurts and his leadership, which was never a problem before when he was leading us to a Super Bowl, but it seems to be a problem now because the landslide. And I understand, I'm a fan first, right? So, I get heated, I get upset, but I love these dudes, man. This the squad. So my thing is this: I'm gonna defend them to the end, or at least until they switch a team. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna sit here and say that we ain't had problems, because clearly we had problems last year, right? But to come out and make these narratives saying, and I'm not sitting there saying nothing's going on, but I feel like they're making it more of a problem. If it's a disagreement, then that's just life. But if it's a problem, and I think we kind of got rid of our problems, bringing in a new coaching staff, maybe trading some players, I don't know, whatever that is, but I'm not going to speak too much on that. But clearly they did a lot of changes happen this offseason. So to say, and I'm not saying this, but other reporters, I watch. Because you got to get this information. I go get the WIP reports. I listen to Dan Silio's show and stuff like that. Not to say he's saying anything either, but the information that come out that's negative, and they want to, or they try to spin it to be negative, and they get us talking about it. Man, it's really nothing. So that's why I said don't believe the hype, man. Because I just seen the pictures, and I talked about it yesterday. I seen Saquon and Jalen playing. They were out there getting some reps in. But then right before I got on here, Campbell posted a picture or a few pictures of him catching balls from Jalen Hurts. And then you see Shipley and Saquon together down there. And I think they're at UFC or UCF. So somewhere, I think that's in Tampa if I'm not mistaken. But, I'm not from Florida, so please forgive me. But so it's just good to see that they're getting this work in and not worrying about that nonsense. But I just don't understand. And I talked about this with some of my subscribers yesterday in the comments. If y'all like the channel, comment on the channel. I'll talk to you. It is what it is on Twitter, whatever the case may be. But my thing is, we were saying the same thing. Like, what is wrong with our media? Like, why do we want to do this? Like I said yesterday, that's why AJ stopped talking. I wouldn't talk to y'all neither, man. If y'all was sitting here spinning everything I was saying, I wouldn't want to talk to y'all neither. But that's the media. That's what they do. But I just felt like I had to get on here and say that, man. Make a little quick video. Keep giving you all this content because it's slow right now. But I'm glad that was walked back because. And before I get off here, let me say this too, because I do watch the Dan Silio show, and I know Dan Silio. He's a people be like, oh my god, but I like some of his opinions sometimes because I know he's being for real too, but I really do think he like the Eagles. That's why that's why he here. But my thing is this: he keep it real though, and he call out some things that he's seen. I'm not saying he's always wrong, but I'm not gonna say he's always right neither though. So, but what he did say something that made me think, because Howard Eskins, like I said, is the sideline reporter for the Philadelphia Eagles, so he really is close to that organization. He said if he didn't come back out and re-say or recant what he said or, change what he said, that might really be something there. But the fact that he did come out, and I'm not sitting there saying, I don't know, but the fact that Howard Eskins added to his comment lets me know that this was complete BS from the beginning. It was just something that, going into the offseason, there was nothing to really talk about. Nothing, well, I don't want to say that, but, big enough pause, but for them to talk about. And they made this out of nothing, something that just grew legs, I feel like. That's what most of us content creators at least think, because this, like I said, was never a problem before. And then to say, and I'm not sitting there saying he's trying to call Jalen Hurts a liar, but to sit there and say that man got up there and said 95% is different, that's what he think. Maybe and I seen somebody else say that maybe the running back don't think 95% different, but maybe it's 30-40% different. Each player got different, different roles on the team, but the quarterback really do got to process a lot. He processes a lot at that line. So, and this is new to him. You add some motion, that's new. That's new in this offense. So, I don't know, 10-20%, I feel like that's 10-20% right there. So, it is what it is, man. Like I said, man, just don't believe the hype. Let's just get ready to go back to a Super Bowl. Yeah, I said it. Get right, you know what I'm saying? And go back and get a trophy this year. That's all that needs to be said. So, with that being said, I'm going to holler at y'all, man. Y'all be safe. Y'all stay cool because it's hot outside. But it's your boy, Nah, from the No Cut Sports Podcast. I really do appreciate y'all for tuning in. And if you could, please like, comment, and subscribe to always catch this vibe, man. I'm going to holler at y'all. Y'all already know. Go Birds, baby.